There we go. Good morning, everyone. I hope you had a great Wednesday. It's a beautiful Thursday, and I'm really looking forward to sharing this particular class with you guys. Kind of created my own little name for it. It's a mindful movement meditation, or you can even call it mindful movement and breath. And sometimes I switch that word meditation to breath, because a lot of us, when we hear the word meditation, it's almost like these sensors, like panic sensors kick in, that we think we're going to be sitting for a long period of time and having to sit in a quiet zone, trying to turn our brain off. And that is not what's going to happen this morning. Well, I shouldn't say not happen, but we're not going to be sitting still for a long period of time. So what's really beautiful about this class, what I really appreciate about it, is we are moving, but at the same time, we are keeping full control of everything that we're doing and allowing the breath to connect with everything that we're doing. So you'll probably notice that, I know for myself, when I sit in a cross-legged position and someone tells me to sit quietly and meditate, I'm going to be honest, that is not my thing. I have a hard time with that. Some of you know me personally, and I'm a big chatterbox. I'm very lively. So sometimes for me to sit still is, not an option. So, but I think you want to start looking at meditation and connection more when you get into the state of flow. So a state of flow is when you are doing something and you're so engulfed into it in such an enjoyment. I know you all have probably had this, where the time passes so quickly, or the time passes and you don't even notice the time pass. You're just so in tune with what you're doing. So that could be taking a walk in nature, that could be going for a run, that could be going, sitting, staring out a window and just looking at nature. It's different for all of us. So we have actually experienced that connection with our mind and breath, where we are in an optimal spot that there's just no thinking and we're content. So this morning, we are going to be moving, but it's all going to be with purpose and control. We're not going to be flying our bodies all over the place. It's going to be purposeful movement. So I'll get you all, if you're not already, to come standing on your mat, as we're actually going to start this class in Tadasana. So come on up, standing. And we are going to get started. Woo-hoo. All right. So allowing those feet to be hip width apart in Tadasana. And I want that width, because if you notice on myself, my feet hip width apart, I've got more stability with the lateral part of my body. If I bring my feet together, so I'm going to bring the feet hip width apart. I wanted to wear some fun colors this morning, inspire you guys. So allowing those feet to connect, and you can just start gently going front to back on the feet. So a gentle rocking front to back. I'm even giving it a little bit of oomph off my heels. Just trying to find that connection where the feet actually are touching with the palms of the feet. So we know for some of us, if we're not flat-footed, the arches aren't going to be coming down. And then allowing yourself to come still. You're going to lift your toes, spread them wide, and drop them down. We're going to do that 2 more times. Lift, spread, drop them down. 1 more. Lift, spread, drop them down. Start becoming aware of your breath. And remembering, even though this class is slower, we're still working everything. I wanted to give you guys that heads up that this is going to be a nice, slow, controlled class. Because sometimes when we don't know what we're doing, it plays even more on our mind, right? You're going to inhale, arms up. You're going to interlace the fingers into steeple hands. show you, got Kelly Angel's fingers actually. Your arms are up, shoulders away from the ears, and gentle tick-tock. So this is going to be a gentle warm-up. Just a nice gentle movement side to side. I have my morning voice this morning. It's very husky. After your last tick-tock, where it's an even number on each side, you're going to do three circles, torso circles. So it's making sure you're not moving the hips, it's all in the upper body. So that's one for me. I'm going to do 2 more. You are moving to your breath. After you've done 3 on one side, go the other way. You're probably noticing, ooh, how did I sleep last night? That's a new spot in my back. I know, I am. And coming up to center. You're going to bring those hands underneath the chin. Some of you have done this with me before, called a standing heating breath. You're going to bring, even if you have to round your shoulders, some of you are blessed with a bigger set than mine, here we go. You're going to bring those elbows together, put the knuckles underneath the chin. So there's a gentle pressure on my chin. From here, we're going to do 4 standing heating breaths. How this works, on a breath in through the nose, your arms come up. Your head then tilts back. Then on the exhalation, you exhale. Bring the elbows together on the exhalation, and then you bring the neck back in line with the spine. So the exhalation is through your mouth, and it is Darth Vader, so have fun with it. So interlace those fingers, elbows together. You're going to just exhale fully, get all that air out. Inhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tip the head back, Darth Vader. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring the neck back in line with the spine. We have 3 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tip the head back, Darth Vader. Neck back in line with the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Bring that neck back down. 1 more. Inhale. Tip the head back. Exhale. Bring the neck back in line with the spine. Bring the arms down. You're going to shake those legs. If you have the feet together, you notice that they keep back to there. Bring them back to hip width apart. You're going to inhale those arms back up. You're going to take the left hand, grab the right wrist, gently pull that right wrist up. Exhale over to the left. So if you've noticed, my hips haven't moved. It's all in my upper body. So I have a gentle pull on my right wrist and a deeper stretch on that right side. Inhale up. You're going to switch. Gently pull that left wrist. Exhale. If you've noticed, I just noticed I did it myself. Your shoulders came up to your ears. Drop them down. Then come on over. Allowing the face to soften. Seeing if you can take that presence of concentrating too hard. Allow everything to soften. Find that nice, smooth rhythm of your breath. And then come on back up. Releasing those arms, bring them to the lower back. We're just going to come into a gentle standing back bend. We want that support on the back. You're going to inhale, exhale, gentle back bend. So if I'm sideways, I'm not doing anything much. For myself, I know my neck does not want to tilt back, but if you want to bring the chin up to get a deeper stretch in the front of the throat there, you go right ahead. You're going to come back up, inhale the arms up, interlace the steeple hands. You're going to exhale into a gentle forward fold. So I'm going to bend the elbows, gently sway side to side. We don't want to come deeply into this. We're slowly progressing through the practice. You're going to bring those hands back into steeple, and you're going to inhale all the way up, and then releasing the arms down. Again, if you're in when you're in Tadasana, if you find that if you look down and you do have your feet together, I do encourage you to bring them now hip width apart. You're going to place your left hand on your belly and your right hand on your chest. We're going to do a minute of nice, deep breathing in and out of the nose. The goal here is to see if you have the left hand moving and the chest not moving on the breath. So you're going to exhale first and begin. Inhale and exhale. And just continue at your pace. The goal here is just to breathe. And focusing, if you need to, on those hands, the connection of the movement of the belly and the chest with the breath. I do encourage you to close the eyes, because when the eyes are closed, it kind of disconnects a little bit of crazy or quicker thinking. But if you can't close those eyes, you want that soft gaze, soften the eyes. Open the eyes, release the hands down. Our next step is we're going to come into, they're called knee taps. And you want to do this with slow, controlled movement. It's not the goal on how many we can get. It's just taking our time, connecting with the movement. We're going to be doing this for 1 minute. I'm just going to show you what it looks like. You're going to be lifting, tap, and down. Lifting, tap, and down. And we're going to be doing this for a minute. And go. Seeing if you're not like swaying side to side. You want to stay as controlled as possible. You might find you need that little gaze, finding that spot on a wall in front of you or on the floor. It's one of those things when we're doing like, this is a little bit tougher than I thought. You notice that I'm not moving quickly. I'm taking my time, making sure I have that connection. It's a nice gentle tap. And release. Our next step is an alternate leg extension. So same thing. And you're reaching forward. I'm not saying you have to connect with the foot. I can't reach the foot, but we're going to do this for 1 minute. And go. I'm keeping my torso straight. So if you notice you're starting to round the spine, bring that back straight. We're not trying to reach those toes. It's just the movement. I almost lost my balance there. We're getting there. And release. Seeing if you need to reposition those feet again, we want to bring, again, hip width apart. We're going to come into a static hold now. You're going to root the left foot into the mat. You're going to find that spot on the wall or even on the floor in front of you, a nice soft gaze. When you're ready, you're going to lift the right knee up and then bringing the arms to cactus arms. And breathe. In and out of the nose. Nice smooth breath. Now, if you need to touch that right foot down for a moment, you're more than welcome to and readjust, or you can keep that right foot up. You're going to bring the palms together in front of the heart. I'm just going to turn sideways so you can see just for a moment. And we are going to extend our leg out in front of us. We're not holding this for a minute, I promise. We're going to extend that leg out. And I want you to point the foot, flex, point, flex, point, and flex, releasing that right leg down. Release the arms. We're going to bring balance to the other side, okay? So again, if you need to readjust the feet and see where they need to go, I'm going to root now my right foot into the mat. I'm going to raise my left knee up. If you need to have it closer to the ground, choose what works best for you. And we're going to come into our lovely T, and we're going to hold this. There's always going to be one side that's easier than the other. Nice smooth breath in and out of the nose. Bringing those hands together in front of the heart, extending that left leg out in front. You're going to point the toes and flex. Point, flex, point, and flex. Releasing that foot down, releasing the arms. Bring the left hand to the belly, right hand to the chest, and breathe. Remember that option of the eyes closed or open. If you prefer to have them opened, making sure they're nice soft gaze. Continue. Nice smooth breath. Or that movement of the hands. And release. We're going to move into the called psych squats or psych jumps with purposeful movement. So how it looks is those feet are wider than hip width apart. You're gonna have your hands, arms on either side of the body. You're gonna bring them up, and then you're gonna squat down with control. See how my arms come behind. Then when I come up off of my heels. Okay, so we are going to do probably just 30 seconds of squat jumps. So when you're ready, here we go, and begin. The whole thing, the whole movement is control. It's not how many we can get in 30 seconds. It's where we're recognizing what is going on in our body. Where is that control? Listen to that beautiful core. We're working it. You're probably noticing this with some of the movement. Last one. From here, you're going to come into a deep squat. If you cannot hold this for a minute, please don't feel like you have to. Just give it a little bit of a try. And if you need to come out of it, that's okay. So to come into a deep squat, my feet are a little bit wider than hip width. I'm coming down, I'm actually lifting my heels. You can have your hands on the floors for support, or you can have them in front of the heart. And we're doing this for a minute. If you need the elbows to rest on the legs, you can have the elbows resting on the legs. Beautiful inhalation through the nose. Exhalation through the nose. And slowly bring those hands down to the floor in front of you. Make your way to tabletop. So we're going to move into a cat and cow. The one thing with this cat and cow, your cat is going to look the same. You're going to tuck everything underneath. But with the cow, we're actually just trying to bring the shoulder blades together. So you feel like your chest is being pulled towards the ground, and then you move into the cat. All right, we're going to be doing this for a minute. So you actually should be starting to feel this when we're working on it. You'll feel it between the shoulders. It should start feeling a little sore. You have that choice, toes untucked or tucked. And come back into your table if you were practicing it with me or exampling with me, and we're going to start now. So on the inhalation, shoulder blades come together. Exhale, tuck. So you go at your tempo with your breath. Move with your breath. If you find this is maybe too much on your wrist for that whole time, please make fists. Oh yeah, we're getting there, guys. You should feel a nice little burning between those shoulders. One more to complete. Come to table, send your sit bones back to heels. We're going to come to seated on our heels. We are moving into camel. So if you do need padding underneath your knees and you have something close by, you can put some cushions underneath there if you have knee issues or your floor is a little bit too hard, or you can even roll your mat over. We're going to come up off of our heels, bring your knees hip width apart. We're going to replace those hands on the lower back. Toes can be tucked or untucked, it's up to you. Going to inhale, nice straight spine. Exhale into your camel. You do have the option, if you have mobility and you want to go further, you can bring your hands to those heels. That's if it feels good for you. I'm I know my lower back is like, yeah, not today. Mornings, usually my back doesn't want to do anything crazy like that. Send those hips a little bit further forward, the pelvis. And then come back up. We're going to do arm rotations. This is with control. We're not going to swing the arms. So a nice straight right arm. And I want you to do 4 full rotations in one direction. When you're finished, you're going to change directions and then go to the other arm. Beautiful, smooth breath. I lost count for myself. See if you can just take this time when you're with the rotation. How's the shoulder feeling? Where's the alignment of your arm? This is you getting used to how your body works. How does your body move? Remember, after you do one side, go on to the other side. And again, you may find one side a little bit easier, a lot more easier than the other. Remember, don't fling the arm. Connect the mind with what you're feeling in that shoulder. How is that arm rotating? Is it going way far away from the body? Or is it staying nice and close? How is that arm moving, especially compared to the other side? When you've done all 4 rotations on both sides in either direction, and some of you are like, Cheryl, why are you doing this? But I want your toes tucked, sit back, left hand on the belly, right hand on the chest. We're going to come into a toe stretch, breath. If it gets too intense with the toes tucked underneath, remember you can untuck those toes before the minute's up. Allow the eyes to close. Breathe. Our poor feet get neglected every day. We're on them, we're standing on them. You are going to feel this. If you don't feel it, possibly means you are taking care of your feet, or you've got a lot of flexibility in those feet. We're almost there. Nice, smooth breath. Releasing those hands down, come forward. Oh yeah. If you need, when you untuck the toes, if you just need to move them around slowly, you can do little circles with the ankles. You can do that. And come back to sitting on the heels. We're going to come into neck stretches. So if sitting on the heels, again, and you find it's too much on the knees, you can come and sit in a cross-leg position, so Sukhasana. We're going to have the hands resting on the leg. And take or exhale through the nose. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale back. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale. Tip it back. Relax those shoulders. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale back. Bring the neck back in line to center. You're going to inhale. Exhale, rotate, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. 2 more. Inhale. Sorry, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale right. Inhale. Exhale left. Inhale, neck back into center. Now I'm going to go ear to shoulder. I'm going to start with the right ear, right shoulder, and alternate. So first exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale right. Inhale. Exhale left. Inhale. Exhale right. Inhale. Exhale left. Inhale. Exhale right. Inhale. Exhale left. Inhale. We're going to come into 2 full circles in each direction. So doing one direction first and then the other direction. This is with control. So you're going to inhale chin to chest. Start rotating, exhaling. And that's one for me, but you take your time with your movement. Remember to allow those shoulders relax. And when you do 2 in one way, you are going to change direction. A slow practice is probably way more difficult for most of us than a fast, continuous movement practice. Soak it all in. You're getting to know you. So the neck comes back up to center. You're going to bring your hands behind you, interlace them behind the head, but they're not pulling on the head. It's just allowing us to open those shoulders. So there's no pressure on the head with those hands. You're going to start just bringing your chin towards your chest and just bringing those elbows towards each other. So remember, those hands aren't pulling. It's all within the movement of those elbows. And then come back up. One more. And back up. Nice. Drop those arms down. Take that right arm, bring it across. Stretch. You can even rotate your head if you want, looking over that right shoulder. Breathe. Release that right arm. Switch. Go to your left. Nice, smooth breath. Remember, at any point when you're on your heels, if you have to switch to a seated cross-leg position, you can change it. You're going to extend your right hand or arm out and have your right palm facing towards the sky. But it's like your fingers are being pulled down towards the floor. For some of us, there's limited mobility in this. We're going to work on the wrists right now. You're going to take your other hand and just gently, please don't be forceful, give pressure to that hand. So if I'm sideways, here's my hand, here I'm pulling. Nice deep breath. Release. Now have the hand coming towards you. Gentle pull. Keep that arm straight. Release. You're going to turn the wrist. Have it come up. Gentle pull. Then point that hand down. Gentle. So I know for me, I'm feeling this in my wrist. For some of you, you may even feel it going all the way up into your neck. We're going into that fascia I talked about yesterday. We're just connecting with it in a different way here. And release. Extend the left arm. Point those fingers towards the mat. So your palms up, fingers down. Relax that shoulder and gentle pull. Eyes can be open or closed. Then bringing up, gentle pull, or push. Yeah, we're pushing. Release, turn the palm up, gentle. Point the hand down. And release. If you need to do any little circles, you can. We're now going to move into working into our eyes. So I actually am going to come a little bit closer just so you can see me a little bit better. So come to seated. You can sit crisscross applesauce on this one. Shoulders are relaxed. My eyes are open, looking forward. So yeah, my camera's a little bit higher. I'm looking forward. I'm going to start with up and down movement. So our eyes go up to the ceiling. Eyes go down. Eyes up. Eyes down. Up, down, and center the eyes. Look right. Look left. Look right. Look left. Look right. Look left. Center the eyes. We're now going to go on a diagonal. We're going to start with the right corner, up right, and then down left. Up right, down left. Up right, down left. Up right, down left. And center. The opposite. And now we're going to go up left. Up left, down right. Up left, down right. Up right, left, down right, and center. Now, two big rotations of the eyes in one direction with slow, purposeful movement. So your eyes are centered. Now look up and slowly, either direction, do you want to go right or left first? Take everything in. Harder for some of us than we thought. Remember, two in each direction. Take your time. If you have to take a break from it because you've never done this before, totally understandable. When you're done, bring those eyes to center. We're now going to do finger tracking. So bring your right hand out in front of you. You're going to have your index finger. You're actually going to have your arm, so your finger is in front of your nose. So your arm's just coming over a little bit in front of the torso. You're going to focus on that tip of the finger. Look at it. Now slowly start bringing that finger in towards the tip of the nose. Keep watching the tip of the finger. You are going to go cross-eyed. When it taps the tip of your nose, slowly pull it away. Now, when you have the arm fully extended, look past the finger, like you're looking into the nothingness, the void. Come back to the tip of the finger, slowly bring it in towards the tip of the nose. And then extending that arm. Extend, extend, extend. Keep an eye on that fingertip. Look past the fingertip. Bring your eyes to center, releasing the arm down. If you are sitting crisscross applesauce, you can stay there, or if you want to sit on your heels, you can. We're going to go into our Kapalabhati, or breath of power. This is where we do a stomach pump. So it's in and out of the nose at your speed. And we're going to just do one round this morning. So hands are gently touching the legs, shoulders are relaxed. You're going to exhale through the nose. If you want a hand on your belly, you can, just to feel that guidance of the pump when we get to it, okay? Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale and begin. On your next exhalation, fold forward. Hold the fold. Allow the head to release if it's comfortable. Then slowly roll up. We're going to come into that alternate nostril breathing. We're going to do 4 full rounds this morning. So as I said, like for myself, I like to have my index finger and my thumb. I'm going to use my right hand. So find that natural rhythm of your breath again, all through and in and out of the nose, the nostril. Bring that right hand up in front of the face. Plug the right nostril, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left nostril. Plug both nostrils. Exhale through right. Inhale. Plug. Exhale left. Inhale left. Retain. Exhale right. Inhale. Retain. Exhale left. Inhale. Hold those nostrils. Exhale right. Inhale. Retain. Exhale left. Inhale. Retain. Exhale right. Releasing that right hand down. Recognizing the natural flow of your breath. And slowly open your eyes. You're going to bring those knees up together. We're going to come into a nice purposeful bridge movement. So slowly making your way down onto the spine. Remember, we want to have those knees hip width apart. Feet or the heels underneath the knees. Arms are alongside the body. Remember, when we come up into the bridge, we want to activate the glutes, so we're not letting the hamstrings do the work. We're going to move for a minute, so it's up and down with control. On go. When you're inhaling up, activate your glutes. If you need to hold on to your buttocks, you're more than welcome to, just to make sure you're working those and not the hamstrings. Notice I'm not rushing. I'm moving at my speed with my control, all control. And bringing my awareness to my glutes, because sometimes I'll forget about them. And the reason I'm activating my glutes, some of you have heard me say this before, when we activate our glutes and strengthen our glutes, we're actually bringing protection to that lower back. If you're in the middle of one, finish her off. Allowing those sit bones to come on down. Relax the glutes, extend those legs. Coming into final relaxation. We are going to do a little bit of tensing here, but a little bit different than yesterday. We're going to do one body part at a time. So getting comfortable, arms are nice and relaxed, a little bit further apart from the body, palms up, the palms down. Next in line with the spine, your eyes are closed. Gently lift the right leg, tighten it up, tight, 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 tight. Relax it down. Lift the left leg up, tight, 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 tight. Relax it down. Lift your hips and belly up off the floor, tighten them, tighten them, tighten them. Relax them down. Gently lift that right arm up, make a fist, tight, 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 tight. Then spread the fingers wide. Relax it down. Left arm, fist, tighten it up. Spread the fingers, relax. Shoulders up towards the ears. Pull them down towards your feet. And relax. Tighten your face like you just have the biggest, sourest lemon possible. Purse lips. And relax. 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 Relaxing the body, the physical body. Relaxing the mind. Nice, smooth, natural breath. Beautiful movement of the breath with each inhalation and exhalation. Allowing the eyes to remain closed. Slowly start wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes. Rotate those wrists. Gently sway the legs. Gently sway the neck, side to side. You're going to bend the knees. Turn onto your side to the fetal position, just to give you that little oomph to come up. Coming to seated cross-leg position or whatever is most comfortable for you. You're going to place that right hand on the mat, gently extend the arm. Exhale over to the right. Inhale back up, releasing that left arm. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale over to the left. Inhale back up. Bringing those palms together. And do that gentle friction just to bring that energy up. And you can keep the hands together. Thank you for joining me this morning. I really hope you enjoyed it and you were able to connect with yourself a little bit deeper than you do on a daily basis. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Have a fantastic Thursday. We're almost to the weekend. I will see you guys tomorrow morning for our Power Yin class. So just to let you know, we will be getting a little bit warm, so please have some water on hand. Have a great, fantastic day, everybody. Bye.